guy does not like Battlefield 6 at all. He can't wait for Black Ops 7? Battlefield 6 is a 5 out of 10 experience, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what is going on. So, if you feel like Battlefield 6 is doomed, you're probably watching this video. Okay. There is huge conversations happening around Battlefield 6, and some are great and some not so great. So within this video here, guys, I'm going to break down all the latest Battlefield 6 updates, and we're going to get down to the nitty gritty of what's going on with Battlefield currently right now and why some people feel that it's ultimately doomed. Now, if you love anything Battlefield 6 related, make sure that you like this video. And also, if you care to stay up to date with anything Battlefield 6 related, consider subscribing today. So, as many of you may or may not know, Battlefield 6 Season 1 is right around the corner. October 28th to be exact. And it is going to be a monumental time. Now, guys, check out the content we will be receiving. We got the Battle Royale October 28th coming. And then also on the 28th, we had the Blackwell Fields map coming. And then on November 18th, a little down the road, we have the Eastwood map incoming as well. So we have some pillar content coming through for Battlefield, and there's so much more details in between that, but I like to give you guys the overview of what's happening and keep it moving. Now, I know many of you might have seen my gaming rant or review on Battlefield 6, and you guys came through big on that one and really supported it. I appreciate it. Now, with that said, within that video, I talked about the menu UI for Battlefield and how I feel personally like it could be revamped. Now, somebody out there, God bless their soul, went out there and did just that. Take a look at this, guys. Oh, baby. What you are looking at on your screen is Abel Green's dream, okay? And maybe some of you folks at home as well. Look at this menu setup. Oh, baby, it looks good. I am loving it. Now, after seeing that, folks, doesn't that look good in comparison to what we have now? What we have now is okay. It suffices. It suffices. It's okay. It does what it has to do. But isn't that UI concept that you just seen, doesn't that look a hell of a lot better? Doesn't it? I think so. Let me know what you guys think. Now, folks, you already know the Battle Royale for Battlefield 6 is right around the corner. This could be pretty cool and epic, or a disaster and it might fall on his face. We don't know just yet, and you already know, guys, I'm going to give you my thoughts and provide coverage as we move along. But here are the details for the Battle Royale game mode thus far. Per Battlefield Intel, it states here, Battlefield 6 free-to-play modes with Season 1 on October 28th. So we're going to get the Battle Royale game mode, and it's going to be solo, trios, and quads, right? And then beyond that, we're going to have a mode called Gauntlet. I don't know if this is like the Gulag. I don't know what this is, guys, but it's going to be interesting. We're going to have squads compete through multi-stage missions where underperforming squads are cut each round until one remains. Now, taking a look at those details there, are you interested? Is this something that you want to partake in? Is this something that you want to partake in? It looks good to me, okay? I'm not much of a BR guy. I'll keep it real with you. You guys know how I'm vibing with arc raiders. You know what I'm saying? You know how I'm vibing with arc raiders. That's more of my pace, but I will give this game mode a go. I love Battlefield. I'm a Battlefield head. You know what I mean? So I will check it out, but I don't know. Are you guys in particularly excited about this game mode? Okay, or you could take it or leave it. Tell me what you think. But with that said, what is the street saying? Let's take a look at a tweet. This gentleman said right under that Battlefield Intel post, Battlefield doesn't need a Battle Royale. This entire trend that everything needs a BR is boring. And this tweet here, folks, got about 70 likes. A Battle Royale for Battlefield 6, in addition to what's going on as far as content is concerned, is a take it or leave it for me personally, right? I could take it, but I'm just fine personally with Battlefield 6 in their regular game modes as well, right? We got shit to work on that front. We got the Bloom and we got other updates that need to come through Season 1. Big, right? Big, huge. Outside of that, I personally don't need a BR, but I think it's cool that they're adding one. Who knows how this could pop off for Battlefield? I'm hoping for the best, but if it doesn't, it doesn't. I'll just play the core game. But how do you guys feel? So, Battlefield 6's anti-cheat system is kicking ass? What? Really? Is it going in like that? Is it like that? So, according to some news report, it is saying that Battlefield 6 anti-cheat is working so good, it's making cheaters quit the game. Yes, you guys heard correctly. Making cheaters quit the game. Okay, this is pretty crazy, and here are some of the details. So guys, I'm gonna read the key highlight points here, all right? Cheat curators for Battlefield 6 are reportedly suspending their services, indicating that they may be feeling the impact of the game's new protections. Several cheat forums and sellers have advised users to hold off or pause their tools, signaling uncertainty in the community. According to developers, the system has already prevented over 330,000 cheating attempts during its beta period. End quote. About fucking time we get a W here, okay? About time, okay? Good anti-cheat? I mean, that's something that's just unheard of nowadays. That's just something that's, you don't hear that every day, okay? Pound it. Okay, a win for the Battlefield community. Hopefully on the retail side of things, we are really seeing a path forward on that front, okay? Hopefully the anti-cheat system has been kicking ass and taking names, because honestly, I fucking hate cheaters and I just want them to be abolished off the face of the earth. And I know you guys feel the same. So, do you folks feel that Battlefield 6 is finished already? Do you feel like the game is doomed right out the gate already? Do you feel that way? Well, some gamers are feeling just that way, and we're going to get into all the details here. Shout out to content creator Simon B. I think I'm going to be featuring this gentleman on the channel quite often because he has some strong takes. He's going in on Battlefield 6 and why it could potentially be all over for Battlefield 6 already. Yes, you guys heard right. And guys, we're about to dive into the details right now. You guys already know what time it is.
It is reaction time, oh baby, oh. Battlefield, yeah.
So guys, today we are checking out Simon B's video here, and his title and thumbnail reads as follows. The title reads, Battlefield 6 is finished already. And within the thumbnail, it reads, this is an insane take, and you see the drama that is going on, okay? Now guys, we're gonna see what this young man is talking about, okay? We're about to really dive in and see why Battlefield is over already. Guys, his links to his channel will be down in the description below. Support if you care to support a fellow Battlefield content creator, okay? Good or bad, I like to support folks, so check that man out. So with that said, without further ado, folks, let's hop into the reaction.
Yo, what is happening, ladies and gentlemen? So the gameplay in the background, I'm going to kind of talk about it as well, apart from obviously the title, the thumbnail you've seen. There's quite a few people like making a big deal about this on various social media platforms. Everybody kind of calls me a rage baiter or all that kind of stuff, and you can think what you want to think, but
I respect a little rage bait, I respect a little rage bait, but you got to bring the heat with the content and the discussion, you know what I mean? You got to do that. Let's see what you're talking.
Ultimately, guys, at the end of the day, I want to kind of point out issues with video games, which I believe could be great video games if they actually listen, to a lot of the critical feedback. Because let's be real, guys, the majority of the largest content creators, especially, I wouldn't say just on YouTube, guys, I'd say on YouTube who covers gaming content, because there is a lot of great channels out there, but for some reason, in the gaming part of YouTube, everybody just glazes everything all the time. Like I've said in other videos, 95% of the content you consume on YouTube when it comes to gaming are people straight up shilling for basically, guys, corporations to basically mind fuck you into, kind of the sheep-like mentality. They want to brain fuck you, mind fuck you, whatever, into thinking that a video game's better than what it is. And
partially right on that. You see some content creators do that for sure. Like you guys know. If you know, you know. Okay, we're organic out this bitch. You guys know who your boy is. You know what I mean? I just carry my passion. I got you guys as my community, which I'm fucking blessed to have. I love you guys. If you're watching the video and you got this far, I fucking love you. Real shit. I'm looking at you. Okay, I'm looking at you. I really appreciate you. But no, he's right about that. There's some folks that are out there and they're just paid opinions. You know what I mean? Paid promotion. Not even paid opinions, because the opinions be like watered down and ass, but paid promotion and just, like he said, essentially shilling in a way, But you guys know what it is. You guys have eyes. Let's keep it moving.
Our Battlefield 6 is a 5 out of 10 video game. I know a lot of people think it's better than that, but when I'm comparing this like for like with older Battlefield games, it is not better than the vast majority of all the older Battlefield games. If you're a Call of Duty player, you're going to like it. And yeah, some of the footage later on in this video will show you exactly why I'll be glad when Black Ops 7 comes out. I know loads of people are saying, oh, I'm not going to boycott anymore. They will. The COD fan base is the kind of most retarded fan base in gaming, let's be real, guys. They get shit on year after year, they go back, play the game, and then they moan about it, so on and so on. It's kind of a vicious circle when it comes towards the Call of Duty community.
This guy does not like Battlefield 6 at all. What is going on with what he just said? He can't wait for Black Ops 7? Whoa. No, legit, guys, legit. And then I didn't even let you guys know, this is my first time seeing the video through. Whoa, Black Ops 7? I mean, I'm not mad at him. People could like what they like, but he's like genuinely excited for Black Ops 7. The optics for Black Ops 7, for me personally, I don't know about you guys at home, for me personally, I wasn't liking what I seen. Bro, listen, if Call of Duty actually looked good and it was something that I felt like I would be personally into and I could tell a friend about, I could tell my friends, you guys at home about, I would tell you guys, you know, like I speak from my heart, like, and there's just nothing that ever pulled me in about Black Ops 7. Just nothing. And if there was a Call of Duty to do anything like that and just really have me like lean in like, this has potential here. I would let you guys know. But I didn't see that with Black Ops 7. But this guy is seeing the light. Let's see what he has to say.
This kind of thing on screen right now has been doing the rounds on social media. People saying, oh, Battlefield 6 is dead. Call of Duty are laughing. Activision, you know, are not scared about, you know, Battlefield and any of that nonsense. And I'm kind of like, guys, all it comes down to is, obviously, there's not many streamers streaming at this time. Every single brand new video game what comes out gets loads of views on Twitch TV because, again, all the big streamers, I'm assuming, are sponsored to make content on it. I think that's a pretty straightforward way of looking at it. Every new game what comes out, they don't say they sponsored streams, guys, but we're not morons here on my channel. It's quite obvious, you know, when you get certain like YouTubers who are pretty genre specific normally. So let's look at it like this, for instance. You get a lot of YouTubers who will just play, well, let's say, I don't know, Diablo, Path of Exile. Battlefield comes out, and for some reason, guys, they're playing Battlefield 6, which isn't a game they actually cover. So sometimes it's easier to see than others, but you've got to kind of understand, guys, they're all out here shilling for this game. So when it comes to Battlefield 6 and relying on, let's be real, Steam numbers to see if a game's doing well or not, sorry, Steam numbers, I mean Twitch viewers. So just looking at this graph, guys, well, sorry, this little picture on your screen, you'd think that, wow, Battlefield's only got 30,000, sorry, Call of Duty's got 30,000, Battlefield's only got a few thousand more than that. And you could kind of think that, oh no, Battlefield's dead, it's struggling. It's clearly not, guys. Go and look at Steam charts, and you'll see that there's a massive difference.
So yeah, he's definitely right there. If you're going off of Twitch viewership and guidance to show you like if a game is popping or not, you're not the sharpest tool in the shed. Okay, I'll just leave it at that. Okay, if you're looking at Twitch for like popularity in games, right, and seeing what the overall census is in the world, you're kind of lost. He has a point there.
As of me making this video when it's not prime time, you've got Call of Duty be around 40,000 players, Battlefield be around 300,000. I'm not making this during peak times. But again, it just shows you the disparity between, obviously, as I'm running there, guys, I'm like, oops. I see the kind of like res symbol. I'm like, I'm going to run in, I'm going to res him. And yeah, I've run into a room of about 20 people. And that's kind of one of the biggest problems with this game is the maps, more so than anything else. Like the Call of Duty style maps, even though this is meant to be Conquest, all-out warfare, guys, we're playing on a tiny map, infantry focused. I don't want to play this, and I actually, guys, before anybody says, oh, well, you should go in custom search. This is in custom search, guys. I did custom search. I put Firestorm, Merak Valley in, and one of the other maps, one of the other larger maps, and it puts me in this, guys. Now, this is what annoys me about this game. I've got 3 people, well, 2 people around me, and I'm like, come on, guys, res me. Like, res me, guys, come on.
I'm not even gonna lie, that does suck. I hate when that happens to me. I feel his pain.
On, I'm here. The third one spawns back in again on one of his teammates, so they're not actively fighting. I'm like, come on, guys, spawn me, so one's dead. I'm like, come on, guys, I've been laid here 20 minutes. Come on, guys, somebody try to throw some smoke and res me, and yeah, guys, you can understand kind of what happened there. I just rage quit. Like I've said, guys, I don't think Battlefield 6 is a bad game, but the maps make it way worse than what it is. Anybody who kind of is anybody in the Battlefield community, you know, you can say you can enjoy this game, you know, until the cows come home. I get that. A lot of people are very, very defensive because they feel like, oh, I've paid £70 for a video game. I'm going to defend it like, you know, I'm saying something nasty about the family or some kind of a slur against them or something, you know. At the end of the day, you know, you've got to be critical of video games, otherwise they just end up becoming like Call of Duty, you know, after years and years and years.
Some people like to defend their purchase, which is understandable to some degree, and not every degree, but which is understandable. And then you have people that really, such as myself, just enjoy the experience. Battlefield has been down for quite some time, and I really feel like Battlefield 6 is that light right now. They got it. They got it. It's a fun title to me, in my opinion. In my God's honest opinion to you guys, I really enjoy Battlefield. I really enjoy Battlefield 6. He made a good point there. Some people are just going to just defend the title for the wrong reasons. You need merit for the most part when you're really championing a game. There has to be a point to it, right? There has to be like, oh, I'm seeing progression with this title. The previous title was ass, hence why I'm liking this one. You know what I mean? And some people aren't like that. He has a point there. I can't argue with that.
But yeah, Battlefield, guys, can we just have some large maps? Like, just give me some maps. Or at least give me a playlist, right? So I don't have to go in custom search. Just put a playlist in, large maps only. That's all. Just name it large maps only. I know you've got the all-out warfare game mode, but it's not all-out warfare, guys. You've not got the larger maps in that all-out warfare playlist. It kind of makes no sense, like the support, you know, the support class in this game having the defibrillator. Why has the medic not got that? Like, I just don't understand it. It's just crazy that, you know, a team of developers have thought, yeah, I know, we're going to support this. Medic's not going to have the defib, which just kind of makes no sense at all. Even if it's for balancing, you know, reasons, still makes no sense whatsoever. But yeah, it's not a bad game. Like I've said in multiple videos, it's a 5 out of 10, but it could be way better than that.
Battlefield 6 is 5 out of 10, ladies and gentlemen. 5 out of 10. What is going on here? He's confidently saying this. Battlefield 6 is a 5 out of 10 experience, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what is going on. Do you guys honestly feel that way? Do you guys feel that way? Let me know in the comment section. 5 out of 10 experience. If you guys could rate, if you guys could rate Battlefield on just on a fun scale, tell me what you guys think. If you got this far in the video, leave a comment down below. I see you, you see me, I love you. Leave a comment down below. I read all the comments. Trust. Just leave yours down below. I want to see what my people are saying.
Listen to the vocal, critical community, not just everybody glazing this game like it's the best thing ever, like since sliced bread or the fucking wheel was invented or something like some people are going around about on social media.
It's a decent Battlefield, period. Let's keep it moving.
Saying, this game is brilliant. No, it's not. Trust me. Go back, play Battlefield 1, which still has quite a populated servers, and it still looks beautiful. Like, Battlefield 1 looks graphically better than this game. Again, you could go further back to Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4, but the games look, you know, a lot worse, especially if you're playing it on console, you know, with field of view restrictions, all that kind of stuff. But even from a gameplay point of view, those games are better when it comes to Battlefield. Like, look at the sniping in this game.
That's I don't know. We'll see. Sniping's not the best. He just said sniping. I know he's gonna allude to sniping, but I don't know. He's making a big statement here. Let's check it out.
Game, guys, what's the most zoom scope you've got on this game? Is 8. I can't remember off the top of my head what scopes you used to have in the older ones, but it was much higher than an 8 times scope. You had like people sniping at like 800 meters and stupid shit like that. The maps aren't even 800 meters probably, guys, in most instances on this game. So, you know, just make the maps bigger. Give us a playlist with the large maps only instead of me going on custom search like I do probably 5 times out of 10, and I don't even get the maps I've put down. I get one of the smaller close quartered maps, which, again, they have the close quarter maps as fucking all-out warfare. Like, it makes no sense. How is it all-out warfare when you've got an infantry-focused fucking map?
Ooh, that's a good point, though. That's a good... No, I can't even lie. If you have an infantry-focused kind of flow, how is that all-out warfare? I do agree with that. And granted, I don't play all out warfare often. My game mode is more like rush, breakthrough type of thing. So most of my focus is infantry, but I get where he's coming from. I do respect that point. But Battlefield, 5 out of 10, like, fuck off.
Come on, DICE. I know you're shit. I know you're not the DICE of old. I know you've got loads of people in that development team who are only there because of certain hiring practices and you're not hiring the best people for the job. I know that's how corporations work now. They just fucking hire people based on political beliefs, all that kind of shite. What shouldn't be anywhere near gaming. Like, what happened to hiring the best people to do the job, guys? This isn't just a Battlefield thing. This is an entire gaming thing. Like, look at what's happened to Bungie, guys, with fucking Marathon. You know, some of these other games sort of being made by, you know, for lack of a better term, woke development teams, and look how they've fucking failed, guys. It's by no mistake.
He's going in on a whole nother tip, y'all. Here we go.
Mistake now that games are more politicalized than ever, and that's reflected in the final product. Years ago, guys, you got better games because who was making them? Men. Middle-aged men were making games years ago, and they were better games, guys. I know people are going to go, oh, you can't say that. I just fucking did. Games years ago was made by middle-aged men mainly, and they were all gamers. You don't get that anymore, guys, and that's why video games are shit, because you've got these developers in their own echo chamber. They're all shit at the job, and they all think they've done a great job. And
this guy is going in on another tip, bro. He's going in on another tip. And you know what? I'm going to keep it real. He's partially correct. He's partially correct here. I'm not going to lie. He's partially correct. You need to hire gamers. I don't care if it's man or woman. I'm not tripping off that shit. But you need to hire gamers that game and are passionate about gaming, right? Or are passionate about a certain genre that they are working in. You know what I mean? Genre of game that they're working in. You can't have folks in there that are just not passionate and that just have a job for job's sake and just, hey, I code, I could do this, but don't have the passion about it. You know what I mean? And he is right. It does reflect in the product. It does. Now, I don't know the hiring practices here within Battlefield Studios. I don't know, and I really don't give a fuck, but I care overall if a product is fun. And overall, for me, in my opinion, Battlefield 6 is fun. I enjoy myself. So that is what it is there. But he's partially correct.
And then, obviously, the fanboy gamers come out, defend the game like, you know, you're taking a personal stab at them, you know, like they're a family member or something. But, guys, you know, Battlefield 6, 5 out of 10 video game. They've just got to listen to the community. Get outside of that echo chamber of all the influences, you know, mind fucking their fans and all that. Listen to some real feedback from people like myself who are critical. Look through my comment section of people who are, you know, brave enough, let's be real, to actually put some stuff in my comment section because they get pounced upon by all the fanboyism going on around Battlefield 6. But this game, guys, ultimately, it's not in trouble. You know, it's going to smash Call of Duty. I don't care what anybody says. But ultimately, you know, further on down the line, they need to kind of cater towards some of the old school Battlefield fans. Like, give us a playlist. Like, one thing, if you're going to take one thing away from this video, EA, DICE, whoever's listening, give us a playlist for the large maps only. That's all you've got to do.
Okay.
And that make the game instantly more tolerable for me. But again,
hopefully more than a 5 out of 10. So there you have it, folks. Simon B. Battlefield 6, a 5 out of 10. Oh, baby, what? A 5 out of 10. Now, he did have some points to what he was saying. I wasn't fucking with it all, but I respect where the man is coming from, and I like different opinions, okay? What do you guys feel? Is Battlefield 6 a 5 out of 10 experience? Again, let me know down in the comment section below. Is his concerns about Battlefield 6 warranted? Does he feel like the game overall is just being sucked off and just not being criticized enough in the right manners? I don't know. Personally, me, myself, I feel as though that Battlefield 6 is definitely a step in the right direction. It's not perfect, but overall, with these updates and how things materialize over time, we'll be able to take a measuring stick against what we are currently seeing. You know what I mean? That's how I personally feel about it, because these things take time to change and actually mold into something that is eventually either going to be good from where it is now or become potentially fantastic. We don't know just yet, but Battlefield 6 is off to a hell of a start, and it sure as fuck is not a 5 out of 10 in my opinion. Now, again, I don't really do rating systems, but you guys know on my channel, I definitely recommend you guys check out Battlefield 6 if you're into Battlefield type of games, right? If you're into open sandboxes that allow you to just do anything and everything related to warfare, Battlefield 6 is that game for you, and I highly recommend the title, period. That's just from friend to friend, me to you. You know what I mean? That's just personally me. But tell me what you guys think about Simon B's opinion. So folks, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a big like, and also consider subscribing today if you care to stay up to date with anything Battlefield 6 related. And if you did not check out my last video, it was a banger. It's another Battlefield 6 heater. Be sure to click here and I'll be sure to see you there.